This would be what we call our slower time of the year when deer season's in full swing. It's November, a lot of deer hunters in the woods, a lot of corn in the woods, a lot of acorns in the woods, and a lot of people won't trap this time of year. Our systems, all 22, are still up and running. We've got, I think now, over 60 cameras coming in, and part of that is monitoring, gathering intel, watching the migration. Hogs are a migratory beast, like we've said before, but they're extremely migratory during deer season, not by choice. Generally, it's a force. Somebody's shooting at them, human scent, whatever it is, they're going to be moving around. But part of what we're doing is watching these cameras and gathering intel, putting them into a folder on the phone. On this property, saw this group. We don't know what the group is. We're still learning. Today, we got a picture in. Absolutely phenomenal picture. And we dance around this subject because I guess we're trying to be nice, but as you get older, you seem to think, you say exactly what you think. Got this really nice buck sitting in a Jagger-Pro trap with a big pile of corn. Now, we talk about these words, non-target species. And what does non-target species mean? Our traps are designed to trap hogs. Can they trap other creatures? Sure, if you flip the switch on that little box back there. But traps that do not run a camera, and so this is going to be a little raw, but traps that do not run a camera trap non-target species, meaning whatever goes in there has the potential to get trapped, and we don't want that. So the beauty of the picture that we're going to attach after this little short video is this buck doing his thing, sitting down in a Jagger-Pro trap or laying down, eating his pile of corn and going, hey, I got the world by the tail. Why in 2025 are we still running trapping systems that do not use a camera to control whatever locks that system up? That's the part of that statement that's going to be a little raw for people. Not only do not having a camera on your trapping mechanism educates hog, but it also traps non-target species. We figured out that seatbelts were a good idea, airbags, child safety seats. I mean, anything you can think of. We have figured out as a society, we need to do things different. But why in 2025 are we still running trapping systems that don't run cameras is beyond my comprehension. And what we see on our side of the fence for people who trap year-round, 365, is the educational hogs. On these slower months for us, we are gearing up right now for as soon as deer season ends, we know it's on. And from there until planting season, it's a big push for us. So what are we doing? Swapping batteries out. Every 2 years we recycle all of our batteries, all of our 6, all of our 12s. Zeb's trying to wrap up, finishing, building this flex system that we're turning into a rigid system. We are starting a new bait site, getting ready for April planting season of peanuts. We're gearing up. So we really don't have an off season in our business. If we have a slow time, then it's time that we do things that we've been trying to get done all year. So hope you enjoy the absolutely beautiful picture of this buck laying down, doing his thing, and not having to worry about getting locked up in a trap and dying. That's what we're talking about, non-target species. And again, folks, it's 2025. It's time that a bunch of us, not us, but a bunch of us out there get with the program, and you need to be running traps that run a camera. So you, not a hog, a deer, whatever, is the one that flips the switch, activates a control box, and the gate drops, the whole trap drops, something, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. I'm saying it needs to be a trap that runs a camera. We just prefer the Jagger-Pro. Y'all have a great night. Appreciate the support. And please enjoy that buck, because it just makes me smile looking at that fella in there doing his thing, and he ain't got a thing to worry about except eating corn and maybe finding him a doe. Y'all have a great night.